So sometimes when you cry in front of a narcissist, they will pull out their phone and record you. And if you're new here, I have narcissistic personality disorder. When you cry in front of a narcissist and they are the reason that you are crying, it could possibly turn that person on. They could record you crying and save it to watch later on. Because a lot of narcissistic people don't know how to process emotions, especially other people's emotions. So watching you cry might confuse them, it might turn them on. There's a lot of different scenarios there. But being the reason that you are crying gives a narcissistic person a sense of power, a sense of control. Like, look how strong I am to be able to control somebody else's emotions. Because like I said before, most narcissistic people cannot control their own emotions. So if you're crying in front of a narcissist, if you're yelling and screaming at that person because of something that they did to you, it gives them power and control. Because if they can trigger you, they can control you. And sometimes, like when you're crying in front of a narcissist, they'll sit right there and just stare at you. Just dead eyes stare at you and just watch you cry. Your reactions are your power. I hope this helps. What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. I am self-aware diagnosed narcissist Lee Hammock, and I use my platform to raise awareness for narcissistic personality disorder, get more people into therapy, and validate the victims and survivors of said disorder. This series is dedicated to just making my TikToks and YouTube shorts longer. They are 60 seconds or less. This is going to be a little bit longer. So the one you just watched was about crying in front of a narcissist and how wild it could be. So as you hear me say in that video, narcissistic people don't really understand the emotions of other people. Like like I said, I as a narcissist, I have the full range of emotions of anybody. Like I have the same emotions as a normal person. I have the capacity for emotions is very, very low. So you, as a non-narcissist, have a full tank. My tank might be on halfway when I wake up in the morning, and I exhaust it throughout the day. So what I've done now, as a self-aware narcissist, is to limit my emotional reactions to people. Like I limit giving emotional energy to people who don't need it, who don't deserve it, situations that don't need it and don't deserve it. So if you have a narcissist has had a long day at work, or has been been with the kids all day, or whatever, male or female, whatever, if they've been doing it all day and expending emotional energy all day, they don't have enough energy to give to the significant other or to give to the kids and stuff like that. At the end of the day, or at the beginning of the day, there's going to be probably the worst times to deal with a narcissistic person. So that's why if you cry in front of a narcissist, sometimes they'll give you that dead-eyed stare. They'll look at you just like this. Like they'll give you a robotic, scary-ass stare to have you wondering what the hell is going on. It's scary, I'm telling you. And that's how the mind works, because it's a scary thing to do. Because narcissists don't understand why you are crying. It's just sometimes they'll look at you like, why are you crying? What is this? What are the emotions behind you crying? Because you will rarely ever see a narcissistic person cry, unless it's the death of somebody that they really, really, truly cared about, or their favorite person, or an animal, or you break up with you getting ready to break up with them. You only see them cry for stuff like that. But most times, sometimes there's rare occasions where they'll be crying during a movie or something like that. I get that. But yeah, some of them, some people, some narcissistic people, some toxic people, whatever, they get turned on by your tears too. So sometimes if you cry, they're like, you're so hot when you cry. Your cheeks look, it's like your tears are making the cheeks red, getting the cheeks ready. Because they ready to tag you down, tear you down if you start crying. And it turns them on. And it turns them on because they are the reason that made you. They are the reason that you are crying. Like, they are in control of your emotional state. They made you cry. So they want to make you, they want to heal you. They want to make you feel better. You know what I mean? So they want to sleep with you sometimes. And that's what right there. And that's why makeup sex is so good, because there's so many emotions going into it. You go from a emotional low to getting your cheeks clapped or clapping some cheeks. You know what I mean? It literally goes to just like that right there. That highs and lows are what get you addicted to that person. Those highs and lows of the narcissist are what get you, that drive you crazy, have you dealing with this person for the rest of your earthly existence. Those highs and lows are what exactly keep you there, or keep you standing, keep you on a standstill, standby, and things like that. So that's why I tell people all the time, you have to remain in your truth and remain in your strength. And your reactions are your power with a narcissist. They just are. You not reacting gives you power to a narcissist. You not reacting gives you strength to a narcissist. And also, let me tell you this too. Mean ass, terrible, manipulative narcissistic people, which most of them are, Well, most of us are. I use us and they and them interchangeably. But the mean ones will get mad at you for crying. Some people will get mad at you. They will get mad at you for crying. Some narcissistic people will get mad at you for crying and say that you are using your tears to manipulate them. That you're using your tears to manipulate them, especially if it's a male narcissist and you may be a woman or you might be another man. If you're crying in front of them and they don't think that the crying is justified, they will think that your tears are manipulative. Like you're just using your tears to manipulate them, like to get control of the situation or to get sympathy or to get out of a situation, which runs directly parallel to how because you know why they say it's manipulative? Because they manipulate you with their tears. They know that they are being manipulative when they cry. So they think you're being manipulative when you cry. Oh, y'all see how it comes together. That's why I don't cut these videos. You see how they just came together? Did you see how they just came together? Oh, you saw it. You feel the energy, didn't you? You felt it. They think that you are manipulating them with your tears because they use their tears to manipulate you. Ooh, that do not take much. I'm posting a TikTok on it today. I'm posting a TikTok right now about that right there. Right now about that. That's why, true to form though. That's how it works though. Tears don't mean anything to a narcissist. They can turn them on. It's such a long list of things that a narcissist can feel when you are crying. But one thing that they do, they automatically feel like, is they feel like that they are in control. They feel like they are in control of your emotions. They feel like they are in control of you. And sometimes that's why they'll turn them on. Sometimes they get them mad. And sometimes they just don't, they'll look at you like they don't understand your tears because they don't understand your tears. Because a lot of narcissistic people go through arrested development, which means that they skip the stage of emotional development in order to get where they are right now. They skip the stage of emotional development, so they don't know how to express or control our own emotions. Like, we don't know how to express and control our own emotions. But so we use the secondary emotion of anger, because anger is easy. You don't need a reason to get angry. You can just get there. You can go from happy to angry in like 15 seconds and nobody would know why. Like, what the hell just happened? You was just happy 5 minutes ago. Why are you so angry? Why are you so yelling? That's why when you try to express your feelings to a narcissist, you are met with disdain and anger and apprehension almost immediately. Like, you'll just be chilling. You're like, hey, what's up? And then they'll just snap on you. And you'll be like, what in the hell just happened? And it blows your mind. It really will. So that's why I say, control your reactions in front of a narcissist is one of your main powers. This is one of your main gifts and things like that. So that's why you got to control yourself. Take your power back in these narcissistic relationships. Just do it. I know it's tough, but you can do it. Anything is possible because, literally, that's how it goes though. But anyways, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in to another episode. I really, truly appreciate y'all. Mental illness is out. Peace.